Cabela's Alaskan, $5.99, including free delivery. $29.99 plus signed for shipping for my Fallout 3 Tunnel Snakes hoodie from one of the first waves, if not the first Fallout crate that there was. The crate itself was 50 quid, so this pays for most of it. I've been keeping hold of it for a while, but Fallout 3 I've not really played. It's not really sentimental to me in any way, shape or form, so it's about time it got moved on. We have sold a very naughty Hulk for $7.99 plus postage. He does this. Monday morning stacks. Pink, green, grey, pink, green. Not a lot. Nice and easy to manage. I'll go to the post office later. Simply no other way to start the day than like this. A bit of a mishmash today. We have I've always wanted to try one of these, so I thought I'd try one. It's a cookies and cream flavoured protein shake thingy. A bottle of water, because everyone hates me doing that. Squares, salted caramel Twix. Off to work. Wallace and Gromit, the Curse of the Were-Rabbit, $3.99, including free delivery. $29.99 plus small parcels signed for delivery for some Levi's. 34, 32s, boot cuts. Lovely. Only a fiver, I think. Good Luck Chuck DVD. $1.99, free delivery. It's not a money maker. It's just free feedback, baby. From one of the bundles the other week. Tomb Raider, $2.99, free delivery. Tuesday morning stacks. Not a lot, but it will do. Tuesdays, I normally take my daughter to my parents, but there is a change of plan today. So she's having a haircut. So my wife's got her all day, and she's also going to the hospital to make sure that her hips are okay, because she had hip dysplasia when she was younger. We're fairly certain she's going to be fine. We live around the corner from the hospital anyway, so, and it's still only one person allowed, so it's just a normal checkup, and then fingers crossed everything will be good. And yeah, I am off to work in the pouring rain on a Tuesday. Another day, another coffee. Good morning all, it is Wednesday. There's only one sale to report, and it's another RA item, which I will not be telling you until I've sold all of mine. And then I'll let you know what it was, because it's very easy to undercut everyone. There's a lot of people who are prepared to spend 30 to make £5. However, I don't want to do that. I'm much happier spending 30 and making 35, if that's okay. So I'll let you know what it is once there are no more available in the shops. But this one's going to the States again. So sold 4 or 5, every single one gone internationally. We've gone Thailand, States, I think Chile, Italy, I can't remember, all over the world. That's all that matters, all over the world. For those of you who are wondering about my daughter's appointment yesterday, despite her not wanting to stay in the x-ray machine particularly still, they gave us the all clear. She's absolutely fine, which is great, because I've been throwing her around like there's no tomorrow. So it's quite good to know that I've not been damaging her hips. But yeah, she's all good, which is great. $49.99 plus shipping for these 2 little IKEA bags full of Playmobil. It's essentially, it's a rock band of sorts. I think owes me a few quid, and yeah, got £50 plus postage going via the GSP to the States. Buongiorno, it is Thursday. Football was last night. We somehow managed to win. It was touch and go at points, but I mean, that free kick was, it was good. It could have been top bins. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. But meal deal, in case you're wondering, duck, prawn cocktail, iced coffee, whisper gold. So I haven't told anyone yet, but Rummage Around / Kieran is having a get together up in Spalding at the weekend, and I am down in Portsmouth. However, the plan is to be leaving West Wittering at about 4 o'clock. She'll be back home for 6, and to be fair, all of the other NCT dads want to leave at about the same sort of time so they can get ready to go to the pub and whatever, which will leave me around 2 hours to get to Kieran's house. I need to find his address without him knowing, and so far no one else who is going knows that I'm going to turn up, so it should hopefully be a nice little surprise for everyone, where I'll just turn up and be like, hi. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of driving, staying over the night. I don't quite know where I'm going to stay yet. I could be staying in the car. I could be camping out in the back garden. I've got absolutely no idea. But I'll take a duvet with me or something, just so that at least I've got something rather than nothing. And a day off work the day after, which is quite handy. So fingers crossed, it's going to be interesting because, yeah, John Luke should be going, and obviously I've not met John yet, so should be good. I don't know what I'm putting about what I'm going to eat. So yeah, RA item, sold my last one, bought for 30, sold for 75, which leaves, after postage and fees, a profit of approximately £35. I'm going to go see if I can buy some more. I've not checked where this one's going, but I'm presuming it's going to be the US. Last time I checked, which was last night during half time, there's only 2 people selling that item in the UK, myself and Ricky, no one else. So people have sold for 45, 55, 60. I've been doing mine at 75 all in, and they've been selling. So I now have none left, which means, as it stands, as far as I'm aware, Ricky Lee Reselling Everything is a sole supplier to the rest of the world. FYI, it's Thursday and these have just been delivered today. Admittedly earlier on today, but only today. These are some nerdy, collectible, potentially loftable, if you're a nerdy lofter, for future, and keep stuff sealed, that sort of malarkey. So, by the way, I normally post all of this sort of stuff on Instagram and Facebook. So if you want links to the nerdy stuff as soon as it drops, that's your best. No idea what happened there. I don't think the links work on Instagram yet, but they do on Facebook. But these are 2 very nerdy. I don't think I can open it without damaging the wrap. No, I can't. But there's a little preview of one of the trainers that is a Pokeball. But I'll do a full unboxing of these at a later date. And these should be slightly brighter. Ooh. They're the Magikarp ones. They look wicked. So these were £50 each. They had loads in the stock. They weren't a particularly quick seller, but they look cool. So I'm more than happy to buy one of each. So there's like an Executor one, which is the bottom one, and then the Magikarp one, $49.99 each. Video will be out at some point of me unboxing the pair of them. So it's Friday, and so far it's just been a week of returns. It's been absolutely crap. This has been returned because I listed it as very good, and it shouldn't have been listed as very good, to be fair. And you know why? It's because slight creasing in the manual, and there's a little bit of rust. So I added one quantity to the original listing and changed it to acceptable. Sold within 2 hours. Sold a DS, and I sent the wrong one, which is annoying. I just apologised and said, what would you prefer? Do you want me to refund when it was returned, or send out what you actually asked for? They asked for a refund. That's been sent. And then the Marvel cards that I sent to America via the GSP, I sent the wrong cards. I actually sent the more expensive cards. So the ones that they bought, I had listed for 60. The ones that they got were listed for 100. And I will go through all of that to try and get that returned. There's been a massive mix-up with the guy who had bought it, because then he said he wanted what I sent him anyway. I said, well, that's not a problem. Just we can pay the difference, and then you save on the import. And I don't know. It's just been an absolute pain. And then for some reason he thinks that I'm scamming him. I was like, no, this is far more of a ball ache for myself than to make an extra 40 bloody quid, less the fees, etc. So I just don't know what's going on. And the phone's going. Fun times. A nice sale on a Friday. We've sold the Gucci watch for $349.99 plus pack link 1 day dispatch, everything. Cost me £100. Comes with the original receipt. Sold it for $349.99. Good weekend. Great success. For a little bit of added security. Watch number 0204879. Lovely jubbly. $49.99, including free delivery for Banjo Kazooie on the N64. I have a better conditioned one in my collection. So this one is now disappearing. £3.49, free delivery. Bought 2 or 3 weeks ago in that £30 bundle. Spider-Man VHS tape sold for £11.99 plus postage. I've now sold 2 of these. So it is Friday afternoon. I was going to get some listing done, but the wife has finished work. I've finished work, and I've been told it's my turn to clean the bathroom. So, you know what to say. Happy wife, easy life, most of the time. So it's Friday evening. I'm probably going to call the video off. Well, I'll round it out now, but if there's any other bits that sell and I package it all up, I might put that in before this bit. So the plan was at one stage to go to Kieran's, but because I don't keep up to a lot of the chats because we have so many of them, it's all been cancelled. So I don't know what I'm going to do Sunday now. I've got absolutely no plans whatsoever, which is, I mean, obviously I'll just have to enjoy the company of my wife, I suppose, and not shout and scream too much when we score. But then it's a lot less driving for me on the Sunday, which is also quite nice. I've packaged up the Gucci watch. That's all ready to be collected on Monday, which is fantastic. What else has happened? Oh, I've listed, see those tikis up there? Hang on. There. It's a full set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tikis. And I've put it on for 149. There's only one other person selling a full set of 5. So that's Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Shredder. Here's a brand new and boxed. Unfortunately, I didn't keep my boxes, so I can't do that. He has them up for £195 all in. I put mine up for £149.99 plus next day delivery at £9.50. I look quite red, slash brown, slash maybe a little bit dirty. So that's potentially a good one. I've done some t-shirts and some shirts, which I am slowly getting more into my clothes simply because the profit margins are potentially huge. Like the Stone Cold Steve Austin one that I picked up, like £5 into 200, potentially 200. It's fantastic. So I'm just about to make £247.95 go live, which is great. Most of that is plus postage as well. What else? Think. Drafts. I'm doing some auctions at the weekend. I'm doing a Doctor Doom Funko Pop, number 17. It's vaulted. It's fairly rare. I'm hoping that it will go for a half decent price. I've got a Stone Island hoodie, which is fairly beaten up. It looks like it's been well loved. That's starting at 99p auction. That owes me a £5. I'm expecting maybe £15 on it or so. That's an absolute push because it has been through the wars. And then a vintage heart-shaped perfume bottle stopper dauber. Ricky reckons it's worth a couple of quid, so that's starting at £65. There's no postage cost on that. That was almost a mistake. I'm going to change that to 1 day as well, because I like with the Gucci watch, I've done that as UPS, and I've added on the insurance for it. I mean, I've had personally very good deals with UPS. I know that some people, I suppose everyone has different relationships with different companies, I suppose. But so far, 3 items due for auction. We're going to a place in High Wycombe first thing tomorrow morning. I think we're due there at 9. Then that's on for 90 minutes, which is like a stay in place sort of thing. Then we're driving down to Portsmouth, and then Sunday we're at West Rittering. I'm going to clear the GoPro, have that ready just in case, because it would be nice to get some content while I'm down there. I might have to call some people that are down there and see if they're around for a cup of tea. If we've got the time, which thinking about, we probably don't, because I know that we've got the aquarium booked in for the little one. Ignore that last bit. It would have been nicer to see some people, but I don't think it's going to happen in reality. That's annoying. I was really looking forward to surprising Kieran and everyone, but if you're watching this, Kieran, that was going to be a surprise.